My topic is analysis of air quality using artificial intelligence. This was a project that I did with another student named Jonathan Rivera. So climate change and by extension air pollution is one of the most heavily discussed and debated issues of the century. It has increasingly become a more prevalent issue and certainly an issue that we can no longer ignore. While surveying possible indicators for climate change, we found that air pollution was a strong one. From there are many routes for change that can be followed, and the one we picked was AI. The following slides concern themselves with a data set gathered from a research report, more specifically data on air pollution metrics in combination with other values like temperature, wind speed, and timeframes from districts in Beijing, China. This data set is represented with scatter plots and analyzed using machine learning algorithms. So our problems, please. We sought out to analyze the ethical implications and biases when employing machine learning algorithms to solve and detect real-world problems like air pollution, and also get a hint at the troubling questions we are faced when deploying these solutions. So this data set was taken from Kaggle and provides metrics for different cities in China. We focused on Beijing, China. While many of the metrics are useful, the ones that we use were specifically for the districts of Beijing, China. The data set and prediction is measured in tens of thousands of input labels. The purpose is to predict PM given a variety of input labels. The algorithm that we used was a k-means algorithm, which is under the unsupervised learning branch of machine learning and works by calculating and recalculating cluster centroids, which is the mean distance between given points, so that all points fall into their respective cluster. While conducting these algorithms, we found discrepancies in the data, and we learned that we could not specifically locate boundaries for some of these sub-districts in the data included in the research report. So here's the data. Here we have 3 forms of scatter plots. All of them are labeled with PM, which is particulate matter, aka pollution, as the x-axis. The y-axis on the top is wind speed, the one in the middle is months, and the bottom is temperature in Celsius. We ran the algorithms on one province, then compared them to the others. Lower wind speeds, wintertime, and low temperatures all were accompanied by higher air pollution. While the centroids allowed us to visualize where the air pollution might be the greatest at a given Y label, they don't tell us the whole story. So machine learning algorithms are used to determine sources and levels of air pollution quickly and then with increased accuracy. This is because the technology is able to find patterns in qualitative measurement data within data sets for better analysis. This is a beneficial impact of using machine learning to determine air pollution data, because this technology can not only alert us when air pollution is at its highest levels, but it also tells us when it's unsafe or projected to be in the future. Given that pollution increased during months, many would assume that it is caused of factories ramping up production or burning wood in chimneys to stay warm. So our experiences and assumptions try to fill in gaps for information that is missing, and in specific circumstances could lead to detrimental changes, such as implementing a machine learning model that might expose what looks like terrible air quality in a given district and make people less likely to move into that district, causing local businesses to lose income. These findings matter because it can assist the Beijing's government and IBM in fixing their algorithm to adjust for these miscalculations, which will then allow them to more accurately predict air pollution data while also monitoring environmental health and ethical implications these data sets might have. And it also allows them to create scenario analysis up to 10 days in advance. This means Beijing's community will then be alerted to potentially unhealthy air pollution data before it happens. They will then be able to tackle this by doing such things as traffic control, plant shutdowns, and other things that can improve their quality of life, which will greatly improve air quality and environmental health in Beijing. So there's my resources, and thank you.